So Chris, a new contract with the club. How happy are you to extend it for another year?
Yeah, delighted. Obviously I've been here a while now, been very fortunate to win some trophies. I think it's my 13th or 14th season incoming next year, and hopefully more of the same of last year. And I've said it a long time ago and I'll say it again, I want to spend the rest of my career at this club.
Just try and sum up how good last year was with the last victory, especially after the start of the year.
Yeah, incredibly special. You know, we sat down at the Oval after losing 4 in 4 and we had a little bit of a heart-to-heart and where we want to get to. And to actually look back and have won the trophy, it's actually quite surreal. But for me personally, the journey I've been on with a few injuries, last year's win was right up there with any of the others for sure.
And how does it compare to the other two T20s?
Yeah, I think it probably tops them both, to be honest. Often I've said that 2010 was the best because it was here, I was young. Actually, as you go down your career and you realise that you're actually at the back end of your career, and are you going to win trophies ever again? That might be the last one that I win, so it feels like a very special one.
And it was 21 wickets for you in the competition. How happy were you with your performance?
Yeah, delighted. I had not much of a lead into the competition, having had surgery. I actually only turned out for a couple of second team games, so my preparation probably wasn't quite as good as I'd liked it to have been. So to hit the ground running and put in some match winning performances, and like I say, 21 wickets, I think it's probably my best season to date. And that just sort of hats off to myself really, for the hard work that I put in last winter to get myself to a position to help the team out essentially.
Were there any games that sort of stood out for you?
I think the one on TV at Somerset was a big one. I think Vincey outshone me by a million miles, smashing 130 odd or whatever. But to go at 6 and over in that game when we were almost dead and buried, the commentators were saying that it was Somerset's because it was such a high scoring game and they were so close to winning. So a couple of key overs in there and keep our momentum going, because if we probably lost that game, we probably wouldn't have qualified. So that probably sticks out the most.
And as you mentioned, we've got down to 14 seasons next season. How much do you just love playing for this club?
Yeah, absolutely. Every time you turn up the following year, and I've got just as much drive as I ever have. And as long as I've got that and I'm putting in performances and I stay fit, hopefully there's a few more years left in me yet.
And your winter's underway now. How's it been going?
Yeah, so it's a slow start for me again. I unfortunately had to have surgery on the other leg at the end of the season, so it's a little bit of a grind. But I think winning the trophy last year has given me that extra momentum and drive to want to make it even better than it was at the start of last season next year.
You're going to enjoy some time off now, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of hard work with the rehab up until Christmas, a few weeks off, and then more of the same after.